As of March 2021, Johnstone Supply is no longer printing catalogs. That's okay though, because we have e-catalogs and our website that are easier to use and much more accurate. This training will cover the e-catalog, but I'm also going to invite you to check out our website, which has all the tools you need to get the job done fast. The first step to using the catalog is obviously being able to find it. So I'm going to show you a few ways and you can just go with whatever works. So the first one would be to type johnstonesupply.com/V for virtual catalog and hitting enter. It'll pop up that way. Or for those of you who use our website, you can just go on over to our homepage and scroll down and you will find under helpful links the eCatalog. I just want to point out here that this is on our local johnstonesupply.com page. So if you are not logged in or are not a regular user of our website, this probably isn't the easiest way to find it. It would not appear on just the regular johnstonesupply.com. So the last way I'm going to recommend is simply just to Google it. If you go ahead and search Johnstone Supply catalog, it's going to come right up for you. So there's a lot of easy ways. Now this might seem a little off topic, but just bear with me for a second. If you have a hard time remembering how to get to web pages, you might want to take a second here to just bookmark this web page. So the browser I'm using is Google Chrome. Not all browsers are going to work the same, but it's going to be generally the same idea. So to bookmark on Chrome, you would find these three little dots and go to bookmarks and then bookmark this tab. And you can see it's already come up with a nice name and it's defaulted to bookmarks bar. Click done. So now if you ever wanted to get back to it quickly, you would just go to bookmarks and you can see it's right here. So that's nice and quick. Another option is to make a shortcut on your desktop computer. So you can just copy the URL from up here. You can right click on the background of your desktop computer, your home screen. You can click new. You can click shortcut. We're going to paste the URL in. We're going to click next and we're going to name it. So we're going to say Johnstone Catalog and finish. And now on your desktop computer you have this nice little shortcut where you can just double click and now it's going to open up very easily. Okay, so back to the catalog. As you can see, this is pretty much as close as you can get to the real deal. You can flip through pages just like you would with the print version, or you can save a bunch of time by just using the table of contents over here to jump right to the category you're looking for. So if you want to go to motors, you can find it on the left. When you click it, it's going to take you to the front page of that category. So if you want to move pages, again, it's just these left and right arrows that you click. If you want to zoom in, you just click this magnifying glass. It's going to give you control over how close or how far you are. And from this zoomed in view, you also can just use these left and right arrows. The front of every category, just like with the print version, has a breakdown of what all the pages are within that sort of chapter or section. I'm just going to flip through here and show you another neat feature. So I'm going to use my magnifying glass to zoom in and point out here. You can click and drag with this hand to move around on the page. And if you're hovering over any of part numbers, you can see that they kind of highlight. You can actually click any of them. And when you do that, it's going to launch our website. And I'm going to try not to get too preachy here, but our website really is an excellent tool. Whether or not you have a login, when you click on any of our products numbers in the catalog, you get taken to a photo and information that could be very helpful to you. If you are logged in, you can see your price and availability down to the branch. And obviously you could also go ahead and place an order if you're logged in. But back to just the basic information that's here, it's pretty much everything that you would expect to see in the catalog. But there's even better feature. A lot of our products, not all of them, but many of them have this 360 view. So if you click on that, it's going to start rotating so you can get a look at all sides, and then you can actually drag around the product and spin it around, and you can actually zoom in on it and get even closer. So depending on what product you're looking at, this could be extremely helpful. And then farther down on the page, you'll be able to see the same information from the catalog once again, but maybe organized a little nicer. And you'll also see a lot of these products will have related documents or warranty information. But anyway, if you just click out of that page, you'll be back right where you left off with the catalog. And again, I'm going to show you how to use this zoom feature, so we can use this bar to zoom back out so we have a fuller view. And from here, I just wanted to point out a few things. You can use these 4 arrows here to go full screen. And if you ever want to get out of that view, you just hit the escape button on your keyboard and it'll bring you back to how you were. If you want to save a copy of a catalog page, you can just click on this arrow here and you'll be able to download it. So if you want to save it to your computer, you can do that. Also, you could have the option to download the entire publication, which it is a large file, so beware, but you are able to do that. Or again, just this current page. This next item here is just a print option. It's going to give you, again, the option if you want to print out that page, or if you want to do a custom range, which when you hit print, your printer will allow you to choose a range of pages. This little icon here is the share icon, so you can actually click this to get the current page. If you do not, you'll just be sharing the catalog in general, so keep that in mind. You can quickly share to any social media, or you can even put it in the website. Not exactly sure why you would want to do that, but it's there. Again, you can easily just copy this and send it whoever you would like to share it with. That's probably the easiest. Next is a feature that is adding notes. So if you click this little speech bubble, you can actually add a note. You might want to say truck stock, and then later you can come back through and you can see all of the notes that you've added. So if you click away, oops, or if you close out of this pane here, you can click on this notebook here and you'll see where all of your notes are. So again, all you have to do is just right click really anywhere and that little icon is going to show up, and you can use this trash can to delete. Not sure how many of you put Post-it notes or Sharpie right in your catalogs, but this is the replacement for that. So lastly, if you click this button, it's going to give you a preview of all of the pages. If you were looking for something that you might recognize from far away, that might help. If you click on any of those thumbnails, it'll jump right to that page. And the very last is just to bring your table of contents back. You could always close out if you want more space, but that's how you're going to get it back. One more thing about the catalog that I wanted to point out is that not only can you search page numbers, if for any reason you had memorized a page number, you could type it and hit enter and jump right there. You can also search phrases. So again, our website is going to be much better for searching any sort of phrase. It's a much more advanced search feature, but this is a nice simple way you could find certain words. So I used the word capacitor, and you can see we have a bunch of results. These are all pages that include the word capacitor. So you can see a little bit of a preview in this section. When you click on it, it's going to jump to that page, and you're going to get a highlighted word for every time the word capacitor appears. So if you want to get out of that page, you just click X and it'll all go away. And that's as simple as the catalog is.